Police pursuits can be a difficult balancing act between law enforcement and public safety. And tonight, San Diego's Commission on Police Practices will look at the tough question of when a chase becomes more dangerous than the suspect police are trying to catch. My co-anchor Melissa Mecija joins us live this morning from SDPD headquarters downtown, where this has been a debate across the city for years after some deadly crashes. Now the commission wants changes. Melissa?
Yeah, Jared, that meeting is happening this afternoon. And the one thing everyone agrees with is they want people to be safe. What's at odds is how we can achieve that goal. Now, the commission recently made 9 recommendations regarding the department's vehicle pursuit policy. I'm here at SDPD headquarters, and today Chief Scott Wall will present that formal response to those recommendations during tonight's meeting. The San Diego Police Department says it has carefully evaluated the department's protocols regarding pursuits, especially after several tragic incidents that have occurred during police chases. Those 9 recommendations are listed on your screen. The first is to revise the purpose of pursuit procedures to protect the lives and safety of the public and officers. SDPD has agreed to update the purpose statement. The second recommendation is to adopt a pursuit definition, which SDPD has agreed to do. The next one is to make a verbal and physical acknowledgement when terminating a pursuit. San Diego Police agrees to portions of that recommendation. The next suggestion is to establish a vehicle pursuit review board. Now, the department agrees in part, stating they need to consult with the city attorney's office about creating that review board. The fifth recommendation here is to include any incident that results in injury, death, or property damage following a pursuit in a report analysis. The police department disagrees, saying it depends on whose fault it is. The sixth point is to familiarize and integrate CPP staff and commissioners with SDPD training curriculum, which was agreed on. The seventh point is to explore advanced technologies for pursuit management, which was also agreed to. The eighth recommendation here is to pursue law enforcement accreditation, which the department disagreed with, citing a forecasted budget deficit. And the final recommendation is to avoid pursuits for lesser offenses that do not justify such action. The department, this is a big one, the department also disagreed with this recommendation. We recently spoke to Chief of Police Scott Wall on why the department rejected that recommendation. This was his response.
Well, we feel that sends the wrong message, that fleeing from the police has no consequences. We've seen other jurisdictions implement restrictive pursuit policies and then have to change course to address rising crime. That's just a risk that we're not willing to take here. I think it's important to note that we train our police officers on when it's necessary to have or maintain a pursuit and when it's important to terminate. 1 out of 5 pursuits that we're in, we proactively terminate because the conditions aren't worth the need for immediate apprehension.
We reached out to the police department this week to see which jurisdictions the chief was referring to. We are still waiting for a response from the department. Now, the recommended changes come following several police pursuits in the city of San Diego that have turned deadly. Back in December 2023, 2 young boys, 4-year-old Mason and 8-year-old Malachi, died in a crash after police officers tried to pull over a man who ended up speeding away and then hit the car with the 2 brothers inside. 3 months after their deaths, the Commission on Police Practices announced they would review SDPD's pursuit practices. Then on August of last year, a high-speed pursuit on Claremont Mesa Boulevard was called off seconds too late. A teen identified as 16-year-old Edgar Giovanni Oviedo slammed into an SDPD patrol car, killing responding officer Austin Machitar and critically injuring his partner Zach Martinez. Oviedo was driving without a license, and officers were trying to pull him over for speeding. In December 2024, nearly a year after those 2 young brothers were killed in a police pursuit, the family filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the city of San Diego. Their next scheduled court date is for the end of this month.